Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey, so I know you're probably busy doing whatever guys do in their freshman year of college, but please don't delete this message. I know you're mad at me, but I just need somebody to rant to right now without worrying if they'll hate me. Not that I care if people hate me or not. You know me, but I'm not trying to ruin my reputation right away. I can do that later. So, Thal, let me tell you about my day, and I'm sorry. So, Thal, this day all started when this guy came up to me and literally just let me go to my class. I'm already late and it's my first day at a new school. I don't need this for myself. I'll be talking to you later.
I'll be talking to you later.
Your last name is Tier, right? Your last name is Tier, right? And your last name is Get Out of My Way? You and your cousins are from the hood, right? Don't you own a record company? Tier Records finds some really great. During class, do you normally ask people if they're from the ghetto? And Thal, little did I know that this would not be the last time I heard this statement. Ooh, sorry, I'm just playing with you. What's your name? Well, I mean, I know your last name. My Tier. Hi, Mrs. Woods. I'm sorry I'm late. I had a little trouble in the hallway. Yes, Miss Tier. I saw all of that in the security footage. Next time, don't let trivial things like that prevent you from getting to class on time. Understood? Yes, miss. Sorry. Hey. Hi. Trinity, may you come up and see me for a second? Yes, Miss Woods. Sorry, excuse me. Is there something wrong? Have I already gotten in trouble? Miss Myers, you have a perfect record. What makes you think that you ruined that in the first 2 minutes of sophomore year? Yeah. So, what did you want me for? There's a new student, my Tier. Can you help her get around and show her things? Our school's a little bit of a culture shock to newcomers. Mai hasn't been to any NYC private schools before. Yikes, that'll be tough. Okay, miss, I'll do that. Alright, class, welcome to Honors English. We'll just be reading out the syllabuses now. Oh, why are you here? What do you mean by that? Sorry if I sounded rude or something, but most people can't get into this school unless they're extremely rich or extremely smart. Since barely anybody can come here on an academic scholarship, I'm assuming you're rich. So, what are you in for? Murder. What? Oh, I said murder because you said what are you in? You know what, never mind. No, don't worry about it. I was just playing along. Let's start over. My dad owns a record label. We signed our cousins first, then they got popular, and then things just kept escalating and escalating, so now I'm here, I guess. Oh, that's cool. How do you like this school so far? I met this really obnoxious guy in the hallways. He has brown and white fur. I'll point him out to you. Maybe you know him? Oliver Ardache, typical class clown. He should have been held back. He only comes to school for parties and girls. Genuinely can't tell if he's smart or not. Honestly, the only reason he hasn't been kicked out is his britches. Aw, sorry if I sounded rude. Trinity, please don't talk while I'm going over the syllabus. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mai. Don't worry about it. But, wait, his riches? Isn't everybody in the school rich? Everybody has money, but the way his parents use that money is the real culprit here. Okay, class, please get your syllabuses signed by tomorrow. I posted it on Remind, so remember to print it out, please. Wait, one more thing before I go. See that girl over there? Her name is Guinevere. She's my friend. You two might as well get introduced right now, since we're gonna be sitting together at lunch. See you later. Bye. Hey, Trinity was talking about you. I'm Guinevere. Refer to me as Miss Rhodes, please. Guinevere Rhodes, the name flows. And though that girl's personality was quirky, at least It was the first time I met her. She switches personalities faster than kids at the school switch butlers. But I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, so what's your impression of the school so far? Adjusting to this excuse of a school is a little hard for outsiders. Well, though, hearing her refer to this Upper East Side dominated school as an excuse gave me hope that I could finally share my true opinion of the school. Hey, Guinevere, do you mind if I call you Gwen? Guinevere's a little hard on the tongue. Sure. Or Miss Rhodes, either one. Hey Miss Rhodes, how you doing? Is this the new girl? And then my hopes were immediately crushed by Quentin Kai. Quentin, you're a creep. Get away from me. Or should I call you Mrs. Rhodes? The way you flirt with Oliver at lunch, should I feel threatened? Aw, don't worry, baby Quentin. I got enough love in my heart for both of you. And more? So they just continued talking, but I kind of zoned out. Guinevere revealed herself to be a huge flirt right away, which kind of threw me off because I was getting serious good vibes from her. You know my spidey senses style. They're always right. For the rest of the time, I just kind of zoned out as class went on. I was, strangely enough, a little excited for lunch. So finally, the bell rang and Guinevere and I headed out to lunch. Are you serious? Wait a minute, you're not even joking! Oh my gosh, okay. Wait, so you seriously haven't seen the Gucci bags and the classism that goes on in this school? Oh my gosh, you're in for a... Take a good look around here. Tell me what you see, and then I'll get back to you, okay? Okay? So yeah, I got this bag. It's kind of basic, but like, come on, nobody has a bag this big in the school. I'm sure to stand out. My parents took me to Saks Fifth Avenue the other day and they couldn't afford anything. My mom says I don't need any more bags, but she knows how teens are. I have to have the latest stuff. Did you see Sarah got an iPhone XS Max the other day? Why isn't she waiting for the new iPhone? My parents said I couldn't get this one and I had to wait for the next one. How unfair are they? Ugh, girly, I totally understand. But where'd you get your bag from? It's super cute. How much? Okay, believe this or not, but I got it at a really good bargain price. It was only like $1,500. Interesting. Right, it's actually super disappointing to watch. The entitlement, the expensive designer bags that they really don't need, and the fact that they think that they get to have everything just because they're rich. And the real problem is that not everybody in this school is like this. In fact, a majority of people who go here are actually pretty humble. But the fact that there's actually people like this, and there is a big number even though they're not the majority, still hurts me a little bit. Yeah, that hurts me a lot too. So, on a little lighter note, are you friends with Oliver? Ha, my. Very funny. We're not dating or talking or anything like that. Quentin was just teasing. Don't listen to him. Trinity has taken an unusually long time. We're just waiting for her here so we can go to lunch together. You're gonna meet a couple more people, so we gotta introduce you to them. Or at least I'm going to. What do you mean by that? At least you're going to? Well, the thing is, Trinity's not really friends with my other friends. They're mutuals. We can all hang out in a group perfectly fine, but individually is where we can't do that. Honestly, I'm the only person that keeps the group together. If not for me, they would be split up, with no hard feelings, of course. Hey guys! Oh, hey, looks like somebody finally decided to show up. Whatever, Guinevere. Can we go now? 1 second, I have to warn This is the swankiest, most stereotypical cafe you'll ever see in an Upper East Side majority school, complete with the largest concentration of Upper East Side kids you'll probably ever see. Also, my friends, they're a little intimidating. Just warning you. A little intimidating? Okay, not to scare you, but she's underestimating that. They're a lot intimidating. Let's go. Dal, when I tell you this was the most beautiful cafeteria I've ever seen, I am not exaggerating. There was this little caribou cafe tucked into the corner too. It was gorgeous. Rhodes, Myers, what took you so long? New chick? She's funny. Meet Mackenzie and Natalia. I'm pretty sure you already met Oliver. Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, Natalia. Hi. Hey. So... backstory time? Oliver! Rude much? She barely sat down. I think Oliver is right. She's barely talked today at all. It would be nice to have, like, a little backstory. It's her first day. What do you expect her to do, be a chatterbox? Shh, Trinity, we all know you don't like Oliver. Doesn't mean you have to argue with him. It's the first day after all. That's really unnecessary, Mackenzie. That was my first bad sign, though. She revealed something about Trinity that nobody in the group needed to say in the first place. But I told them everything. Well, almost everything. Some things just don't need to be said. I told them how my parents used to live in the Bronx back in the 90s in poverty. How Dad used to be in a gang because he had no family, no house to stay in, and nowhere to go. How after he met Mom, he left the gang and fled to Chicago where his family was. How he had you and started Tier Records and signed his nieces and nephews who blew up, leading more artists to sign with him. And finally, how Mom had finally finished school and sold her startup business, and how he had become a major record company and moved here. And I hope I left them a little inspired, because we went from poverty to the top. But of course, not Mackenzie. Not to be rude or anything, but did your dad get appropriate schooling back in the Bronx? Well, he was in school, but he got kicked out after he joined a gang. Your dad should have never joined a gang. That was dumb of him. If he'd finished his school. No, Mackenzie, don't act like you know everything. Either way, he couldn't have finished schooling whether he joined a gang or not. He was homeless. He was doing odd jobs trying to find work every waking moment of his life. I don't know why. So what you're saying is that he was barely in high school before he dropped out? Why does that matter so much to you? Ladies, not to be rude or anything, but the people who should be on top are the people who didn't rely on luck to come here. Why is it completely fair that your dad barely got an education and you get to come here? In my honest opinion, you don't belong here. Mackenzie, that's so... Gwen, cool it. It's fine. I'll just find some other people to sit with. Wow, that's so unusual. Usually I would have expected that hood trash would try and fight me. Are you trying to start something? My outside now. Guinevere, how can you be friends with her? Listen to me for a moment. She was just trying to get you mad. Well, duh, of course she's trying to get me mad. You think I haven't seen somebody trying to get me mad? But why? What did I do? I think she's just jealous. Are you being serious? Yes. Jealous? Jealous of what? She barely knows me. Well, you're pretty? Are you being serious? She's attacking me because I'm pretty? She may feel threatened. I'm going back now, but keep in mind what I said. Hey, I just wanted to check up on you. You seem pretty shook back there. Yeah, I'm fine, but can you get a load of Gwen? She said Mackenzie is jealous of me because I'm pretty. Well, of course, I don't know her as well as Gwen does, but I think you're right, that's literally the worst reasoning I've heard from her. Mackenzie is smarter than she lets on. Actually, she's really, really smart, so it's weird for her to say that out of the blue. I think Gwen is not telling you the whole truth. So then, what is the whole truth? Gwen and Mackenzie are tight, so she probably knows, but please don't be mad at Gwen. Lots of times she has her reasons for the things she does. There has to be a good reason she's defending Mackenzie. Well, I won't be mad at Gwen, but doesn't mean I like Mackenzie. Don't worry, I don't really like her either. Was that mean? I'm sorry.